Hi everyone, thanks for joining this short demo. Today I'm showing a use case built with UiPath Maestro. Maestro is a platform that coordinates AI agents with RPA workflows, and where processes are modeled with BPMN 2.0 standard. I encourage you to read more about Maestro and all the benefits it has to offer. In this example, we're automating email-based recruitment process. Candidate applies for an RPA developer position by sending an email with their resume attached. Automatic workflow with multiple AI agents can ask and answer questions, making sure that both parties get all the information they need. The system can also detect malicious attempts like phishing or prompt injection. The workflow looks quite long, but we'll cover it in detail with 3 scenarios. In the first scenario, candidate sends an email with their resume and asks 2 questions about workplace pet policy and working hours. Let's open the attachment. It has been generated to match the position requirements, but also intentionally misses details about language skills. We expect the agents to notice that and request information from the candidate. Let's now send the message to dedicated inbox. I'll trigger the process manually. The agent reads the email and checks it for malicious attempts. Everything seems to look fine here. Process data is written to or read from UiPath Data Service and serves as conversation history for both AI agents and human supervisors. We also check if resume is missing, but it's not the case in this scenario. First agent comes into play. It reads the resume, extracts key information, and passes it further as structured summary. Then, 2 agents work in parallel. Resume check verifies if extracted details cover all information required for a developer position. Answer generator checks for candidates' questions and generate answers according to company's policies. To achieve that, the agent has a configured context grounding, which gives it access to reading contents of HR-related files located in storage bucket. Both parts are then summarized by a third agent and turned into a polite reply. For demo purposes, the workflow has a built-in human supervision component in UiPath Actions. Let's go there now. Action form presents candidates' details extracted by the agent, giving us a quick overview if all required information was provided. We also see candidate's last email. Text area below contains a reply generated by the third agent, which we can keep as is or customize. It includes a request to update the resume and gives answers about working hours and our pet policy. Let's replace the placeholder with a proper name. Lastly, we submit the form by either replying and continuing with the process, or we decide to exclude the candidate, but here only from the agentic automation workflow. HR specialist takes over the case and can make the final assessment. Since data was incomplete, the single iteration of the workflow ends here. We will continue with next scenario, where the resume has the previously missing information about languages. I trigger the process again and let it run through the parts we already know. This time, we expect the agent to confirm that we have all details. We visit Action Center again and see that indeed all fields have been provided. Both parties are satisfied and we continue with the process. The last bits of the workflow mark this single case as complete in data service and in email inbox. Another agent generates a candidate summary with sample interview questions and suggested profile fit for a human review. A report is saved to SharePoint where HR specialists can view all key information and make their assessment without needing to read through the entire resume. This concludes the second scenario. Let's cover the final scenario where we receive a phishing-style email. This time, a special agent called FishGuard takes over. It recognizes the warning signs like call for urgency, strange-looking hyperlink, or signature. The email is flagged as suspicious and not processed any further. Instead, it's moved to a designated folder for a final human review. This concludes the final scenario. So, in this demo, we've seen a sample of what UiPath Maestro can do. Coordinate AI with RPA, handle candidate emails, ask for missing information, answer questions, tag and organize emails, save structured data. All this with built-in memory and human review when needed. Reach out to us if you want to learn more, and thanks for watching.